Welcome everybody. The reason I'm doing this video, this Facebook Live, is because there's a lot of fear in the marketplace right now. There's a lot of worry. People are concerned. How are they going to pay their bills, right? How are they going to pay their mortgage, their car payments, stuff like that. And maybe you have a business or something like that, or maybe you've had to lay off employees. Okay, and it's kind of scary. You're not sure what to do next. You're not sure how things are gonna pan out exactly. Okay, so here's what I wrote on the flip chart behind me. From what I've been seeing, from hearing from business associates, clients, colleagues, friends, just people all across the board that I work with, I network with. Okay, here's what we're seeing here. We've got a lot of people worried. They've got fear. They've got worry. They've got anxiety. Okay, maybe they've lost their job. They don't have a paycheck. They're worried how they're going to pay their bills, how they're going to buy food. If you're a business owner, maybe you've had to close your business. You can't pay your employees, or you don't have enough capital, and you wonder how you're going to make payroll. Okay, you had to lay off your staff. You're wondering again how you can make house payment, car payment, all those things. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and touch on exactly where this comes from right here. Okay, this anxiety and this worry and this fear. Okay, because once you tackle those and you understand exactly what's causing it, then you're able to improve on it. Okay, but it comes through understanding. Okay, you have to understand. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into what I refer to as the stick person. Okay, just follow along with me. It's all going to make sense, and it's going to give you clarity in your mind, and it's going to help you reduce those fears and those worries, and it's going to start moving you into a positive direction. Okay, so here we go. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, this is referred to. Make sure the camera's on it here. Okay, there we go. Hopefully everybody can see that. Okay, pull that in a little tighter. There we go. Okay, this is referred to as the stick person. Okay, now the stick person was invented in 1934 by Dr. Thurman Fleet. He was involved in healing arts and holistic health and stuff like that, and he found out that we're treating the symptoms, but we're not treating the cause of the symptoms. Okay, and the reason we're not treating the cause is because we don't have an image or a picture to work with. So he created the stick person. Okay, this is a short overview of it. I go in more depth and detail in other videos I have posted on my YouTube channels and also here on Facebook if you're following me here. Okay, so again, this is the stick person. It looks just like a little stick figure. You got the mind here, the body, okay, and it moves into action, either negative or positive, right? Positive or negative, excuse me. This top part is referred to as a conscious mind. This bottom part, I put SC, it stands for subconscious mind. And this here is the body. And depending on whether you're focusing on positive, your results are positive, or if you're focusing on negative, your results are negative, okay? So let's focus on the negative side and see where that comes from, okay? Ignorance, right here, right, is just another word for not knowing, okay? It's simply not knowing, not understanding, okay? Now, here's what happens right now. There's a lot of negative energy, and there's always a power and an energy flowing to and through you, okay? It's flowing into your mind constantly, all right? Now, you're going to see me looking at the screen to make sure I've got it on there from time to time, okay? So worry and doubt manifests on the conscious level as negative energy, okay? What happens is that on the subconscious level, okay, the reason I drew this heart here is because the Greeks refer to as the subconscious mind as the emotional mind, okay? You've got fear, right? You've got fear emotionally. You're wondering how you're going to pay your bills, how you're going to keep food on the table. What are you going to do for work if you lost your job, right? Now, on a physical level, the body, it manifests itself as anxiety. That's where the anxiety comes from. The fear, the worry, doubt, all that translate into anxiety, okay? Now, anxiety is not express, it's suppress, okay? And when you suppress anxiety, right, it leads to depression, okay? Depression. And if you suppress depression long enough and you internalize it long enough, then it leads to dis-ease, okay? I always hyphenate that word. Never call it disease, it's dis-ease. It's a body that's not at ease. Okay, and if you keep that up long enough, it'll manifest itself in ulcers and all kinds of medical issues, heart conditions, high blood pressure, cancers. And if it stays there long enough, it's going to eventually lead to disintegration and death. Okay, so that's what's happening right now. There's a lot of people, they've got worry, doubt, fear. It's leading to anxiety. They're just, they're confused. All right. So what you want to do is you want to flip over to the positive pole, and you want to start focusing on how can you move in a positive direction. Okay. So we're going to do that right here. This is knowledge. Okay. This is the positive side. Again, that power is constantly flowing to and through you. Okay. So on a positive side, on a conscious level, right? The only way to eliminate worry and doubt and ignorance is through study and understanding. Okay? It's the only way. You've got to study, you've got to understand who you are, how you operate, how your mind ticks, and what leads to worry or doubt. Okay? The only way to do that is to study and understanding. You've got to read, understand who you are, focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. Okay? When you develop understanding on a subconscious level, remember this is the emotional mind, okay? The emotional mind, it leads to faith, okay? Faith. For example, the way you drive your car. When you first got in a car, you didn't know how to drive, right? The car was probably bouncing all over the place. You were trying to hang on to the steering wheel, keep the brake, traffic, keep it on the road, everything. It was just all over the place. But you practice, then you got better, and you practice, and you got better and better and better. And now you've got faith that you can drive a vehicle. You've got so much faith that you can drive a vehicle that there's a good chance that you get in your car now, right? You turn on the radio, stereo, whatever. You got your cell phone. You've got a million things going on at once, and you're driving the vehicle, right? And that's not even an issue anymore. You have faith, you can drive that vehicle, okay? So, get a sip of water there. It's been real windy and dusty here. Allergies flaring up. So, the faith on a physical level, because you understand now and you have faith that you can do something and you understand how your mind works, leads to well-being. Okay, well-being. Okay, now well-being is express. Okay, it's not suppress, it's express. For example, you ever told anybody, how are you doing today? And they're like, I'm really excited. No, they don't do that. They're like, they're motivated. They've got a positive energy level, right? They express it. Okay, now the expression leads to acceleration. You pick up speed, right? You pick up speed, and that leads to a body that's at ease instead of a body that's dis-ease. You're at ease. When you're at ease, that leads to creation, because we're on the positive level here. We're on the positive side of what we want. So again, positivity, energy here, understanding the faith on a body, on a physical level, leads to well-being, and that leads to your result, and you're able to create more. Okay, so you've got to ask yourself, with what's going on right now in the marketplace and what you're seeing on the news and the economy and everything like that, what's going on exactly? You've got to ask yourself, what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the negative or the positive? Now, this is actually a great time of disruption in the marketplace. As scary as it can be, there's going to be a lot of opportunity right now, a lot of opportunity. And it's a good chance, it's a good opportunity for you to sit back and ask yourself, are you even doing what you want to do? Are you even doing what you want to do? Let me show you an example here. Okay. Most of us, we've been raised probably like you've been raised, right? We've been raised to go after the money. We've been raised to focus on the paycheck, focus on how much money we're going to get paid, how much money we're going to earn, stuff like that, right? That's what we've been focusing on. Okay. So you're focusing on the money. Okay. You're focusing on this. This is what you're focusing on. How much am I going to get paid, right? Now, this is the weird part. This is not money. It represents money, but it is not money. It's simply paper with ink on it, okay? Again, it represents money, but it is not money, okay? Money is in consciousness, okay? Ask yourself, if you got furloughed or maybe you lost a job or whatever it is you're doing, are you really doing what you want to do? Think about that. Or are you just doing it for a paycheck? Are you chasing the money or are you focusing on the meaning? Okay. Now, this is not to say that money is not important. It's very important. It's vitally important because there's nothing that that will take the place of money in the arena in which it's used. It's very important. Okay. But if you were just going to work for a paycheck, if you were doing something you really didn't like what you were doing, honestly, you probably knew that you could do better. You knew that there was something more within you. Okay. And again, that's where the stick person comes into play. See, you are perfect. Your spiritual DNA is absolutely perfect. Okay. The imperfection is in our thinking. It's in the negative thinking. It's in the worry and doubt. Okay. You were created in God's image. Okay. There's nothing on this planet that will equal you. Okay. And I'm not trying to return this into a religious dissertation, but I'm just telling you, whatever your spiritual religious persuasion is, you have perfection within you. Somewhere along the line, you settled, right? You may have settled and just said, well, this is as far as I want to go in life. But every time you went to work, on Monday morning, Saturday, Sunday night, Monday morning, that little feeling you got, like, I don't want to go, but I have to. I've got bills to pay, right? Here's the truth. Money, working for a paycheck is the worst way to earn money. You don't go to the job for a paycheck. You go to job for satisfaction. Okay? That's why it's important that you love how you spend your days. Okay? I'm gonna get into that in another video, and I have other videos posted. It explains how earning money and the law of compensation. You can watch those videos. I go into more detail on them. Okay? But think about that. Sit back and think. You have to be willing to get uncomfortable, right? You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So sit down and map out your plan and be like, okay, worst case scenario, I can't get another job in what I was doing. What can I do? Because right now, you've got 360 degrees of opportunity wide open right now. You had one where you were working, and now if you got laid off or your hours got cut or you got furloughed, bam, you can start over. You can write a new page, okay? You can write a whole new script. What are you going to do with this time? All right. I hope this has been valuable for you. Okay. If I can be of any service to you, drop me a message, comment below. Let me know if this is helpful for you. I'm also going to post this on my YouTube channel. So in case you have family or friends and they're not on Facebook or they're not connected here, they can go to my YouTube channel. I'll put the YouTube channel in the video description here of the video. Okay. Again, if you have any other questions, there's other things you want me to write about, other stuff that's concerning you, let me know. Okay, this is the work that I do. I really enjoy what I'm doing. If you want to have a discovery session and learn a little more, drop me a message or whatever. This is not a high pressure sales pitch or anything like that, okay? You have to do the work. I can show you what to do. If you don't do the work, it's not going to work, okay? So it's real simple. If you're committed to excellence and you really want to change, let's talk, okay? I can help you and get you on that path, but you have to do the work, okay? That's the key there. You got to be willing and able to take direction and stop doing some activities right now you know that are not serving you, okay? Because you can change. This can be the moment where you look back and you say, you know what? When that disruption hit, that was the best thing that happened to me. Sometimes in life, right, and a lot of times, our greatest gifts are wrapped in pain, all right? I hope it's been helpful. Again, share with family and friends and comment below. If you have any questions, drop me a DM or a message. I'll be glad to help you. Thank you.